Hello children, how are you all? Hope you all are fine and staying safe in your families. Today I am going to share a video on topic latitudes and longitudes. This is our chapter number 2 in grade 5. These terms, latitudes and longitudes, are new for you. So in this video I'll explain you the meaning of these two terms. Children, you might have seen globe. What is globe? Globe is model of the earth. It tells us about the distribution of land and water, the correct shape of the earth, and the location of continents and oceans. If we look at the globe, we can see there are many vertical and horizontal lines drawn on the globe. What are these lines? These are imaginary lines. As such, we don't have any line on the globe, but these are just the imaginary lines to find the exact location of the place. Right? What are latitudes? So latitudes are the horizontal lines which are drawn on the globe. You can see here we have drawn many horizontal lines. Children often get confused with latitudes and longitudes. Now today I'll explain you very easiest way in this video to clear your confusion about latitudes and longitudes. I've already marked here latitudes. Latitudes means leti hui lines. These leti hui lines are called latitudes. Now the next question could be, how many latitudes are there? There are total 181 latitudes. How many latitudes? 181 latitudes. And this latitude, the one which is marked in red color, this is called the longest latitude and its name is equator. Equator means longest latitude and it is derived from the word equa. Equa means equal. It is dividing the earth into two equal parts. Two equal parts means the part above the equator and part below the equator. The part of the earth above the equator is called northern hemisphere. The part of the earth below the equator is called southern hemisphere. And there are same number of latitudes above the equator and same number of latitudes below the equator, means 90 latitudes in the north and 90 latitudes in the south, and one is the equator itself, so it makes them 181. Next, degrees. Now latitudes are marked in degrees. As I've already told you, equator is the longest latitude and it is also marked in degree. The degree is 0 degree. As we move towards the poles, the degrees keeps on increasing. I've already written here 0 degree, then 23.5 degree, 66.5 degree, then 90 degree. They keep on increasing when they move towards the poles. Now these latitudes run from east to west direction, means from here to here. I've already marked the directions here: north, south, east and west. Right? Now they move from east to west. As the sun also rises from east to west, it's easy to learn that they also run from east to west. Next, these latitudes are at equal distance. Means the distance between equator and the next latitude is same. The distance between these all latitudes is same, but the length keeps on decreasing, becomes shorter as we move towards the poles. This is South Pole and here it's called North Pole. 90 degree North Pole, 90 degree South Pole. Right? The main important latitudes are Tropic of Cancer, that is 23.5 degree north. Right? 23.5 degree south, that is Tropic of Capricorn. This is 23.5 degree north and this is 23.5 degree south. Then we have Arctic Circle, that is 66.5 66.5 degree north, and this 66.5 degree south is called Antarctic Circle, and then we have equator, that is 0 degree. I repeat, we have 5 main latitudes. First is Tropic of Cancer, that is 23.5 degree north. Tropic of Capricorn, 23.5 degree south. Arctic Circle, 66.5 degree north. Antarctic Circle, 66.5 degree south. Equator, 0 degree, and these are poles. This is North Pole, this is South Pole, that is 90 degree. Right? Let's do a quick recap. Today we have learned about globe. What is globe? Globe is model of the earth. It tells us about the distribution of water and land on the earth's surface. It also tells us about the correct shape of the earth and about the location of continents and oceans. Next is latitudes. We can see many lines on the globe. These are imaginary lines. I am repeating, these are just imaginary lines to find the exact location of a place. Now these lines are called latitudes. The one horizontal lines are called latitudes. Next, how many latitudes are there? There are 181 latitudes. How 181 latitudes? 90 latitudes above the equator, 90 latitudes below the equator, and the equator itself, it makes 181. Equator. Equator divides the earth into 2 equal parts. Part of the earth that is above the equator is called northern hemisphere. Part of the equator below the equator is called southern hemisphere. Right? Equator is the longest latitude. Next is degrees. Latitudes are always marked in degrees. As you can see here, 0 degree is the equator. Then the degrees keeps on increasing as we move towards the poles. These are poles. Then latitudes run from east to west. As the sun rises from east to west, they also run from east to west. Next is they are at equal distance but not of same length. They are equal distance but not of same length. And the important latitudes are Tropic of Cancer, that is 23.5 degree north. Tropic of Capricorn, 23.5 degree south. Arctic Circle, 66.5 degree north. Antarctic Circle, 66.5 degree south. And equator, that is 0 degree. Hope I was able to make clear the concept of latitude in this session. See you soon with the next session of longitude. Till then, goodbye. Stay safe. Stay at home. Goodbye.